Yo, what is up, guys? Be More Trey is back with another recap. So, we're here on some Asia, our little Asia grind as we do. Honestly, I love trading Asia because, you can usually get smaller stops. Like in this case, we had an 8 point stop. So, I feel like it's a lot more wiggle room on how much you can risk, kind of, but yeah, that's besides the point. This is on the fresh 50K. We got just made 750. So yeah, let's get into it. Coming on to Asia, I was I marked out both points of liquidity, but I was pretty bearish because we had this new week opening gap right here. Not that that was going to get filled in Asia, but that just makes me bearish because before you want to go higher and come up to these highs potentially, we're going to want to fill that gap, right? Like 90% of the time. So I scaled down to some lower time frames, and I was looking, and I was like, okay, this gap's all the way down here, but what do we have here? A 1 hour swing low. So, and kind of equal lows right here if you look at it. um, and it also rested on ES. It was the same swing low was in this 1 hour gap. So, pretty much uh, more a more easier drawn liquidity, right? Because it's just closer than going. We opened like up here, so going 70, 75 points in Asia session right before Christmas. What's the chances of that? It might happen, who knows? But I'd rather aim for this and just risk a little heavier, like more contracts, so we can make the same amount. But yeah, so when Asia opened, we were up here and we kind of just dumped. So that confirmed that we wanted shorts. And then honestly, at that point, you know the setup. We wait for a retrace and then an invalidation of a P array in the opposite direction. So that's what we waited for. We waited for this 15 minutes to get filled. We had this nice displacement leg into it, respected CE of that gap. Um, Also tapped into it on ES. Um, Tapped into it on ES, and then yeah, we just wait for some confirmation out. We have this 3 minute gap here. I took it on this 3 minute candle, so I mean I kind of could have took it here, but we didn't inverse yet, so I waited for some extra confirmation, which we got entered right there. If we wanted to really play it safe, guys, we could have entered down here, like on one of these extra candles for like a more of a 1-to-1. But this is an eval, so, and I'm about to activate my funded, so I'm just gonna try to pass this bad boy. Risk heavy, get decent entries, whatever, potato. So we entered off that, and yeah, you know how Asia is, pretty slow to deliver. I mean, this is like how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 5 minute candles. So that's like 25 minutes. But we were just watching some YouTube while this was going down, so no stress. It looks like we're gonna end up filling that gap probably overnight during London or something. I don't think Asia's gonna come all the way down here, to be honest. I mean, it might, but not my business anymore. I think will happen probably Asia might come like close and then consolidate for the rest. London will take it, and then probably longs for the morning. Because overall market, we're pretty bullish. So unless we keep going lower, this would be my drawn liquidity for the morning. But I'm expecting probably just like a tap into this gap and then a pump or a rebalance of this leg into this gap here and then a pump. But yeah, that's besides the point. We'll see what happens in the morning. I think I risked 23. It's right there. Yeah, I risked 23 cons on this. So 9 points, probably like 300 something for 750. I honestly should have risked probably should have just went for that 1500. Would have only been risking probably like $700, $600 if I did that. So not that crazy. Would have been worth it, but we played it safe. Nice little trade here. But yeah, I hope you guys stay safe. Enjoy the holidays, and I probably won't post again because I mean we'll probably get one trading day tomorrow or today, maybe. And then if not, you'll see me on my funded for January's, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll get my first payout. Who knows? God willing. You guys stay blessed. Make sure to reach out to your loved ones. Enjoy the holidays. Detach from the charts. I'm gonna go ahead and lock out here. Not that I'm gonna take another trade, but you know, you guys should be locking out after you take your 1-2 trades. But yeah, you guys have a good holiday. I'll see you on the funded in January if I don't take any more trades. And happy holidays.